just ignores Molly when she acts like a creature. But today, for some reason, she couldn't. And the next thing I knew, MC was picking out a bunch of black socks, which gave me, an opening. I pointed out to Mom that in order to be fair, I should now be able to pick whatever kind of pants I wanted. Mom rolled her eyes but said, "Okay." I grinned and went straight for the Unabridged to try them on. But Mom wasn't done with me yet. I was admiring my new jeans in front of the dressing room mirror when she piped up from outside the door. "Do they fit all right?" I looked myself over. They fit great. They made me look like a new me man, a manly new me man who knows what he wants out of life, fame and fortune for starters, and how to get it. I struck a manly new me man pose and flexed my manly new me man muscles. "But do they have room for you to grow?" Mom asked. "Yep," I said. "They're cool." "Around the waist?" I let out a big sigh and wondered, just what is it with moms? Are they born this way, or do their brains fall apart when they hit middle age? "The jeans are fine," I mumbled. "Just fine, let's get them." And I started to take my new Unabridged off so we could buy them. "How about length?" "Yes, Mom." "You sure?" "Yes, Mom, I already told you." "Let me see." Jeans down to my knees, I jumped. "No, Mom, I'm not." But she had already opened the dressing room door, past which, at that exact moment, a girl was leading a little boy toward another dressing room. Yes, a girl, as in female-type person. "Mom!" I screeched, but it was too late. The girl had seen me. Seen me, in my underwear. And poof! It was like I was the old me again, back in Portland during our 4th grade Oregon history play, Westward Ho! Halfway through my entrance, my pioneer suspenders decided they'd had enough of holding up my pioneer pants, which dropped south and got tangled around my legs. The next thing I knew, I was flying through the air like Superman. I skidded to a stop, right there in front of everybody. Kids, teachers, parents, my Tweety Bird underwear shining in the spotlights. I got teased for weeks. "Hey, here comes Tweety Bird butt," kids would say. "Ha ha." Or, "Look, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Super Tweety. Ha ha." I threw every pair of Looney Tunes underwear I owned in the garbage the day we moved from Portland, and I was sure I'd gotten rid of my old me bad luck passed along with them. Until this afternoon, that is. The girl at Mattingly's didn't laugh at me or say a word. In fact, she turned her head and acted like she hadn't seen a thing. Still, I've got an old me yucky feeling way down deep in the pit of my stomach that just won't go away. Tuesday is September 5th. Last spring I read a bumper sticker on a card that said, "Some days you eat the bear. Some days the bear eats you." Which I figure means that you never know what life is going to dish up from one day to the next, or how it will all turn out in the end. Like today, for example, I woke up at dawn in a cold sweat. I dreamed that I was at my new school, in my new class, all set to start my new life as the new me. But then I turned around, and there was the girl from Mattingly's, same brown hair and glasses. Instead of acting like she hadn't spotted me with my pants down, though, she started yelling, "See, I told you, he's in his underwear." It was true. There I sat on the first day of 5th grade wearing nothing but a pair of my old Tweety Birds. They'd come back from the garbage grave to haunt me. "No!" I screamed. But there was no hiding. The kids pointed and laughed. "Look, he's in his underwear. Ha ha." No way I could get back to sleep after a dream like that. I pulled my blanket over my head and squeezed my eyes shut, but it was no use. Bear breath was hot on the back of my neck. Still, what was I going to do? Stay home under the covers? Not if Mom and Dad had anything to do with it. "Get up, Cody," they said. "It's the first day of school." So I did, and put on some very plain white underwear and my new me Unabridged jeans, and a T-shirt that says, "Just do it," and went downstairs. As soon as I walked into the kitchen, MC peered over the top of a Cheerios box and said, "It's your turn to clean out the kitty litter." In as calm and controlled a voice as I could manage, I said, "No, it's your turn. You're just trying to get out of it because you're afraid of..."